A lot of people base their relationships off of sex. Trying to get close and cuddly. But anyway, I feel like what's up, CNA squad?
What's up, squad? It's Charne,
Asia.
and we are back with another video. Babe, tell them what we're doing today.
So today we're going to be doing agree or disagree. It's a challenge going on where we read off like different things and say if we agree or if we disagree, and then explain why we agreed or why we disagreed.
Yeah. I have one right here. You guys can't see me, but I'm gonna start. You ready? All right, let's get into it. Okay, so the first one says your partner should always agree with what you say. One, two, three. Disagree. Why do you disagree?
Because I feel like everybody has their own mind, and everybody has a different mindset. It's one thing if like you and your partner, like I feel like, okay, this is how I feel about it. I feel like you can disagree with your partner, but don't embarrass them. Like around other people. Like if you disagree with something in public, bring it home. Or when y'all are alone, don't be against your partner in public. That's one thing, because then people think they can get your relationship or they can break y'all up. So yeah, but I feel like everybody has their own mind, because I could like something and I could feel a certain way about something, and she could feel a different way about something. Just like one thing that because let me give an example. One thing that me and her are on the outs about is when we go in public, I feel like I'm respectful. If one of the workers or something speaks to me, because I work in customer service, I work in fast food, so I already know, the workers are supposed to speak first. That's what we're taught. It's not like that no more. So, but I feel like when I walk into a store, I'm not obligated to speak to nobody, no workers or nothing. First of all, you're supposed to say hi to me. You're supposed to greet me. So why am I saying, hi, how are you doing? Like, I'm the worker. I'm not getting paid to be here. You are. So I feel like when we walk in stores, I don't speak unless they speak to me, because I feel like that's not, they're supposed to, and then some of them be having attitude. You think I'm gonna speak to you? No. She's different. Because when we walk in the store, she'll say, hi, how are you doing today? Good morning. And it's like, no, I don't do that. That's one thing we don't agree with. It's not like I'm disrespectful. I just don't feel, that's not my, I don't have to. I don't work here. They're supposed to do that. And if they don't speak to me, why I gotta speak to them?
True.
That's one thing.
I'm just a very, like, I'm a morning person, and I'm very,
I am too.
Like, oh no, that's just me. I've always been like that. Even if somebody don't speak to me, I feel like what you do, they ain't got nothing to do with me. That's your karma. Because I'm saying, good morning, how are you? Just to show you that's how you're supposed to do your job. Do I got to teach you how to do your job? I guess so. So that's how you do it. You're not always supposed to be your partner's yes man. Like, if you're wrong, you're wrong. If you're right, you're right. I'm not always going to agree with her, but we agree to disagree sometimes. Babe, you want to do the next one?
Okay. Sex is the most important thing in a relationship.
One, two, three.
Disagree.
I disagree because I feel like if your relationship like just revolves around sex, like what else are you giving to me? Like, where's the love at? Where's the companionship? Where's your personality? You know what I'm saying? If we going back to always having sex, that means that we're not even really discussing the true matter. Like the true, like what's really going on. Like we arguing, we have sex, and it's over with. No, I feel like if you argue, you gotta talk it out. And then if you wanna have makeup sex, okay, cool, do that. Good, but don't let sex be just that common denominator, because what do you have after that? Nothing. I don't feel like it's nothing after that. Like, it's not just sex.
I feel the same way. I feel like a lot of people base their relationships off of sex. Trying to get close and cuddly. But anyway, I feel like a lot of people base their relationship off sex, and that's where the relationship started. So if you start a relationship a certain way, that's how it has to be the whole time for y'all to be able to have a good relationship and function. Our relationship didn't start off with sex. Now, I wanted it to, but she made me wait. So I'm glad she did, because if we had sex off the bat, that would have been the basis of our relationship, and sex is not the basis. It's a good part of it, but we can go without sex for like a couple weeks or a month, and we're good. Because that's not the only thing on our brain. That's not, we can do other things to bring us closer.
Number 3, it says you and your partner should have the passcode to your phone and social media account. 1, 2, 3. Disagree. Well, I'm gonna say both. I'm in the middle of both. Like, I'm gonna say disagree and agree. But go ahead.
Well, I agree because I feel like because I feel like if we share money, if we got joint accounts, all that, why we know each other's social security number, all that, why can't we have each other's I feel like that's secretive to me.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's just like, if we together, we're married now. So if we're married and I'm just like, oh, well, I don't want to give you my password,
right,
or vice versa, I feel like that's weird because what are you hiding?
Right.
To me, it feels like you hiding something.
Yeah.
Because I feel like, because we got each other's everything. So I feel like if you don't have nothing to worry about if y'all are doing what if the person's doing what you're supposed to be doing. I don't got nothing to hide, so I don't care if I give you my phone now, I'm okay.
Right.
Like, you can look through everything and I'm good. But a lot of couples don't, and some people say about privacy and having privacy, but I feel like you don't need no privacy when you're in a relationship. I don't know.
True.
That's just how I feel about it. And for for safety reasons too. Like, what if something happened and I need to get in your phone and I don't even know your passcode? They're like, oh, you don't even know your wife's passcode?
That's
like, come on.
I agree because, like, we're wives and
you gotta turn this down.
It's my sister. I agree because like she said, like, we're wives, so she has my passcodes. She can get into anything. Like, I don't mind. I don't hide nothing. Like, anything she want to see, she can see. Anything I want to see, I can see. Like, it's nothing. Because I don't be doing it's. I mean, I feel like if you really don't want to and you feel sketchy, like, ooh, don't give me my phone, like, you know, people get crazy. I feel like, oh, what are you doing?
That's weird.
But the only reason I also disagree is because, you know, sometimes, you know, we as people, we like have our own stuff. You get what I mean?
So you
like,
want a little bit of privacy.
A little bit of like, that's my little bit of safety net right there. You know, that's my little bubble of myself.
But I feel like you can have it in other ways besides
I mean,
the phone.
you can, but I feel like sometimes that can be somebody's personal thing. Like, oh my gosh, I have, in my notes, I have personal stuff I write in there. Or, you know, you never know how that may go. So that's why I agree and disagree.
No, I get that. I don't
flat out disagree, but I agree and disagree.
Yeah, I agree with that
too.
Because privacy is a good thing to have, even when you are in a relationship.
Right.
Like a diary, you might have a diary you don't want nobody to read. Like,
even,
I understand that.
Because there's certain stuff you can tell your partner everything, but it's certain stuff you know what I mean. You got to get out for yourself.
Yep, number 4. Cheating is unforgivable.
1, 2, 3.
Agree and disagree. I agree and disagree.
Okay. I can go first. I disagree because I've been in situations where, like, you know, I'm gonna use us. Like, we, in the beginning of our relationship, like, we weren't together, but we were together. Like, we were girlfriends, but we were still, like, figuring it out. So, like, we both cheated on each other. But here we are now, and we're wives. And we're, you know, we almost known each other and been together for, like, 4 years. So, and we've been married for, like, 1 year and 3 months. So, I feel like with that, I just got a brain fart.
What? You disagree.
Sometimes I feel like if you're strong enough, you guys can go back and fix it and be great. That's why I disagree, but I don't know. Go ahead, babe.
Wait, did you agree or disagree?
I don't know.
You said cheating is unforgivable. I agreed and disagree.
Oh, 1, 2.
Cheating is unforgivable. Did you agree or disagree?
I don't remember.
Because I did both. So do you think cheating is
I agree.
Unforgivable?
No, I disagree.
You disagree. It's not.
It is forgivable. I don't know, you guys.
Cheating is unforgivable.
Cheating is unforgivable.
So you disagree because you think
you can forgive.
Oh, so you disagree.
I disagree. Okay. Yeah, I said disagree.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, I agree because I feel like if you cheat more, okay, like our situation was different.
Right.
We haven't did that since, and we weren't even like really like, you know, deep.
Right.
But now if she cheated on me, that wouldn't be okay.
Right.
That wouldn't be okay. So I feel like and if you keep doing it, that's unforgivable to me.
Yeah,
like that means you just gonna keep doing it. Now, I feel like I feel like I disagree with it because I feel like in the beginning of our relationship we did cheat. I mean, it was cheating, but I really don't consider it like cheating. Like, I mean, it's different types of cheating.
Yeah, it's different.
It's different types. Yeah. So that's why I'm saying I disagree too, because I'm just like, you can get past it. And I know a lot of marriages and a lot of people that have gotten past cheating. So I feel like it just depends on the person. And some people are stronger than others and can move past the cheating, but some people are not. We're strong enough in the beginning relationship to not let that affect us.
Yeah. And we actually was able to sit down and talk about it.
Like,
okay, like, why did you do that? You know, what happened? Like, what steps can we take to get over it? Number 5. It says, first impressions always matter on a first date. 1, 2, 3. Agree.
Okay.
Why you agree, babe?
I agree because I feel like...
Oh, and she wore this on our first date.
Yeah, I did wear this on our first date. I remember that day.
Me too.
We went to Cracker Barrel, and yeah, it was nice. That was our first date.
Yeah,
first date.
She still looks good in it.
Thank you.
Period.
I had my stomach was more out here, but
yeah,
it's a little shrunk a little bit.
Mine was snatched. Okay.
But anyway, and I lost 2 pounds since doing our fruit and veggie cleanse. It's day 5.
Yeah.
On our fruit and veggie cleanse, it is day 5 for me and day 4 for her. Sober. So 26 days to go.
Yes, 26 days.
We're trying to do a month sober.
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell my weight, and I'm not gonna tell how much I've lost because I don't know. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, I don't mind because I always talk about my weight. Yeah.
Yeah,
she's more private about hers. I don't mind talking about my weight.
Yeah.
I feel like a first date. I mean, the first impression is everything. Like I feel like if we go on a first date and you being all nasty and rude to the waitresses and you not tipping and stuff, that's a no for me.
She loves to tip.
Even if I'm at my last, I'm tipping. I don't
tip.
care. If I can't tip, I'm not getting it or I'm not going out. Like that's always been me. And I'm not saying you have to tip. You don't have to. But me, one thing about me, if I go on a date, like I remember I went on this date with this one guy.
Here we go.
He didn't tip. And
Wait, do I know about this?
I don't know.
Okay, this is new to me, but I love it.
Oh, no, because we're talking about tipping.
Right.
He didn't tip, and that just made, in my mind, I'm just like, first of all, like, you didn't tip.
Right.
This woman did all this for us. It was at Applebee's, too. And you didn't tip, and I'm just like, yeah, okay.
Right.
That just put a bad thing on, because I feel like I don't know. Everybody's different with tipping, but when it comes to tipping and me, that's one thing. It's a no for me. Like if you're on a date and you don't tip, and you're mean to the waitresses and you're rude, like I don't, because that means you're gonna be rude to me and mean to me.
Any type of way.
And that like I'm beneath you. I don't know. I don't like people like that. So yeah, I feel like first impressions are everything. We had good first impressions.
Yeah, we did. It was really good.
What were you saying?
Honestly, you took the words out of my mouth. I feel like I agree. Like I feel like she said, like if we go out to dinner or anywhere, like, and you don't want to open a door for me, you don't want to open the car door for me, you don't want to.
That's how you're gonna be our whole relationship.
And I don't want to do that. You don't compliment me when you see me, or I just feel like you just gonna have me on the back burner, and I'm not gonna be for that. I feel like they are everything to me, because just like a job, you go on a job and
the first impression, people being rude, and then it's chaotic. You don't, you want to leave there.
You don't want to work there. So I feel like I feel like it, 100%. It needs to happen. Like first impression. Tells me everything about a person. Yeah. Like if I meet you and you nasty to me, oh, you ain't gotta worry about me no more.
Nope.
Because that tells me that you don't respect me. Yeah. And I'm big on respect. So you guys don't think that I don't like tipping, because I do like tipping.
I'm just more of a.
She's more of the.
Okay, babe, we need to make sure. What are we tipping?
Like, what are we tipping?
Yeah.
Like, are we?
I'm on it with the tips.
She normally generates the tips.
Yeah.
Okay, say for.
Cause we got the same account, so I mean, it really don't matter. But I'll go by her and say, okay, babe, what do you think we should tip?
And then I'll say, okay, this. She's like, oh no, we're doing this.
Yeah.
So it really don't matter, because I respect the fact that she likes to tip, and I respect that, because a lot of servers, they pay their bills off tip. So I respect that, and I respect that.
6, you should not be friends with your ex.
1, 2, 3, disagree. Disagree because I feel like when you have a partner, you always supposed to be friends with whoever you with. So if you create a bond with somebody or a friendship with somebody, and that person's really genuine to you, and they can be in your life, I feel like as long as they don't cause havoc in your now relationship, I don't see no reason why you can't be friends with your ex. I feel like the only reason people can't be friends with the ex because they still they still humping. You still humping. Because if you feel some type of way about who they doing whatever with, y'all still humping and you still feel some type of way. But I feel like you can genuinely have a friendship with your ex if y'all genuinely had that friendship. Now if y'all didn't have a friendship, it's not going, you know what I mean?
I agree. I feel like a lot of people are not secure in their relationships. But I agree with what you said.
Yeah.
Besides y'all still got feelings for each other, all that, that's different. But I feel like if that's not the case and you have a strong relationship, you won't have a problem with your wife, husband, or whoever being friends with their ex. Especially if y'all are strong enough, you're not you know, a jealous person,
right.
like you'll be okay with that. And I feel like as long as the lines are not crossed and y'all and your ex understands, everything should be fine.
Yeah.
And don't cross those lines.
Right.
If you cross the lines, then that's gonna be a problem. But
yeah.
I feel like nothing's wrong with being friends with an ex or, you know, somebody you had a relationship with.
Not wanting children is a deal breaker. 1, 2, 3,
Agree.
disagree.
Like it is a deal breaker. And I'm not, like, we don't really have that issue.
Can I say disagree and agree?
Yeah, you can say
Okay,
both.
I'm gonna say
She gonna say both. I feel like agree. We don't have that issue, but I feel like if I say she didn't want to have kids and I did, and I was still want having kids, and she's like, no, I'm not having kids. I said this my whole life.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something that's an important thing to talk about when you first meet somebody before you get married to them.
Yeah.
Is about the kid thing, because it's a lot of times where couples are like, well, I want to have kids, and then like, well, I don't. Well, this might not work. We might can't get married, because if we get married, I'm gonna be unhappy with not having a kid, or not having a kid, and you are gonna be the only one that's satisfied, or vice versa. If I do get pregnant and then you don't want to have a kid, and we have a kid, then we're both not gonna be happy.
Exactly.
It's not gonna work.
It's gonna be like one-sided.
Right. So either or, you lose. It's a lose-lose. So I feel like it doesn't work.
Right.
You cannot. Yeah, not having kids is a deal breaker.
For one, I say disagree. Because I feel like some people, they will get with somebody knowing that they don't want kids and they still continue their relationship. And then all of a sudden you get to the point where, oh, I'm ready for kids. And it's like, well, I already told you that I didn't want kids. So why are we continuously doing this? You get what I mean? So I feel like it can and it cannot be a deal breaker because you already knew that this person didn't want kids, and you continuously been in a relationship knowing they did not want kids. So that's why I disagree. But I agree, because it's just like, why would I want to be with someone that don't want kids, knowing that I do want kids?
Because then I'm pushing back something that I've been wanting my whole life.
And then
they don't want a kid, so then they will be doing something they don't want to do.
Exactly. So it's just like,
so it's not fair.
Forcing me to say, oh, I don't want to be a mom, or I don't want to be a dad, but I really want to. That's a part of control, I feel like. That's a part of a little bit of control. So I feel like if somebody do want kids and they don't, it can be a deal breaker, because it can, like you said, babe, it can ruin a relationship.
Number 8. Okay, relationships should be 50-50.
Okay. One.
One.
Yo, we're having a time.
I don't know what's going
on.
Ready?
One. Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Disagree.
All right. I think we both feel the same way about this.
Yeah, and the same as that.
Yeah.
I feel like what she gonna say, I'm gonna say. So.
Yeah. I feel like there's gonna be times in a relationship, financially, emotionally, where one person's gonna be giving more than the other.
Yeah.
It's not always gonna be 50-50 with bills. It's not all, because somebody might lose their job and the other person got to pick up the slack.
Exactly.
Or vice versa. It could be 50-50 for a while, and then something happens and it can't be 50-50. So I feel like you shouldn't go in a relationship and say, okay, we're gonna split everything down the middle. I'm gonna do this, you're gonna do that. Like it's not gonna be like that. And emotionally, somebody might be having a bad time and be depressed or something, and the other person got to be 100% there emotionally, and the other person can't give nothing.
Exactly.
So I feel like a relationship should not always be 50-50.
Yeah, I don't agree with that too, because sometimes I could be down, she could be up, and I actually, what she said, I was gonna say, like, somebody might have it once and you might not have it, so we got to put in more because that person needs help at that time. And I feel like if you gotta always feel like your partner, oh well, I did this and I did that, you need to put your, you're not really down for that person. Because I see, like, if I get low and I get down, you're not for me.
You're not gonna be there.
You're not for me. You just worried about
yourself.
Oh, I got my half. I got.
So where's yours?
Right. So like
that's messed up.
If my wife is down, trust and believe, I'm gonna do whatever I need to do
to
make sure the both of us stay up, no matter what I have to do. No matter if she's the only one working or I'm the only one working or mentally or anything, it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
So I feel like if you go into a relationship thinking everything gonna be 50-50, you don't need to be getting married or nothing. That's not gonna happen. There's gonna be days where your partner's gonna fall short or you gonna fall short.
Right.
And y'all just gotta be there for each other.
Just like with the whole, one person's to pay all the bills. Like if it's a man and a woman, man should pay all the bills. I don't believe in that.
Yeah.
I said,
unless he wants, I feel like unless the person wants to pay all the bills.
Right.
But if you forcing somebody, if you working and you forcing your man or a woman to pay all the bills and you working too, like I feel like that's messed up. Unless they say they'll take on all the bills. That's the difference. 2
more statements. We're on 9. We have 10 altogether. So number 9, it says, if my partner not invited, then I'm not going. Okay, you ready? This good.
We are, y'all.
Hilarious.
I think it's because I feel like, sorry, I gotta get off topic. Like,
Okay.
us being sober and eating healthier and being on this raw veggie and fruit thing, and also being sober from alcohol and what she likes to do, I feel like it's opening our eyes. I feel like we're more in tune with our emotions, with ourselves, and yeah.
It's making us silly. We be silly. And crying.
Okay. So,
but
well,
what?
can you read
Hold on,
it?
let me go read it again. It said, if my partner not invited, then I'm not going. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Agree.
100% agree.
Agree.
Because if baby not coming, not going,
We not showing
I'm not
up.
showing up.
I'm not like, that's the thing you don't understand.
Like, I'm married.
We're married now, so it's like
Right.
it was if we was just girlfriends, okay, but we are legally
bonded.
We are married.
Yeah.
So if she can invite us somewhere and say, oh, you can. It's different ways to invite somebody.
Right.
Now, if they saying, oh well, Charne, we having something, we want you to come, blah blah blah, but your wife can't come. That's why.
Right.
Why can't my wife come?
What's the problem?
Or vice versa.
Right.
Why can't I come? Because we're married.
Right. And we're
one. So if you invite me somewhere, my wife gotta come.
Right.
That's how I feel. I don't like going nowhere without my wife because
Right.
that's my person. She's my protector. We need each other. Like, we can't go out by ourselves.
No.
I don't trust her, or I don't even trust myself going places like.
Not in this world.
No, by
Not in this day and
ourselves
time.
or going with people because you can't trust people.
You can't.
So we need to have each other there.
Yeah.
Because then why you just want to invite my wife?
That's
that
what
makes
I'm
me
saying.
feel a little weird. Like, that's a little sneaky.
That gives me, oh, I don't like your
Or
wife.
setup vibes.
I don't like your wife. Oh, I don't want her around. Okay, well, if you don't want her around, you don't want me around.
Because that's my person.
Right. That's just like us. Like if we have something going on, and we have a couple, oh, we're gonna invite the man, but we're not gonna invite his wife. Like, what? You picking and choosing. So I feel like if my wife can't come, that means I can't.
Yeah. Or
you got something against my wife. So.
Or if you have a kid, and you want to see my kid, but my wife can't be there. Like, that's saying like if her, like, I'm not saying her family wouldn't do that.
Right.
I'm just saying if her family, like, we had a baby,
right.
and they said, oh, we want you and the baby to come, but Asia can't. What? That's their mom.
Yeah.
So
make it make
if
sense.
you're not gonna see the child, if you got a problem with my wife because she
You're not
carried
gonna see
the child, and that's her mom.
Yeah,
right?
that's just how it goes.
Yeah.
Because it's like we're both the moms.
Yeah.
Like,
so you can't invite one
you
mom
can't invite
and
mom
then the
and-
child, and
right.
then you want to see the child, but you don't respect my wife.
Oh, okay, so you don't need to see the child.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, period. That's just how that is. But
that's not okay.
it's not okay. All right, you guys, we're down to the last question. We're on number 10. It's your turn, baby.
Oh, my turn. Okay. Last one. 2 women can't have kids. 1, 2, 3.
Disagree.
I mean, we already talked about this before.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna get too much into it because y'all already know. I feel like we shouldn't have to explain ourselves.
No.
Women that have kids, like, we should not, like, I don't know. There's other ways to do it.
Yeah.
Y'all act like it's only one way to have a kid.
Yeah, like
you don't just gotta have sex to have a kid.
Right.
With a man and a woman. A man and woman don't just gotta have sex to have kids.
Right.
There are men and women that are couples.
Right.
That have infertility issues, and they can't have sex to have a kid.
Exactly.
They have to go to the clinic or go to the doctor or wherever and get the sperm and do the eggs and all. Like, it's other ways. Yeah, though y'all all saying like, oh no, 2 women can't do that. You need a man to do. No, we don't.
We don't physically need you.
We need sperm.
We need sperm.
We don't need you.
We don't
need
you.
Right.
That's the science of it.
Right. And the same thing, like a man and a woman can do the same thing that we're doing and have issues and have to either adopt, they have to go freeze their eggs, they have to get a surrogate.
Yeah.
So what do y'all mean? Like, even men and women, like even couples that have a man and woman have to do that too.
Yeah.
So for y'all to say, oh, it's not natural, it is.
It's very biased.
Yeah.
If you think, I feel like it's very biased and it's one-sided. Like,
yeah.
I feel like some men feel obligated and they feel like, oh, well, just because you're a woman, you need us, you need us.
We don't need you.
We don't. We just need your sperm, what you produce. It's not necessarily, we don't need to physically have to have that intercourse. We just need that, what you produce, okay? That's it. That's it. I can literally take my eggs out of my uterus and put it in her. And we'll still have a shot.
Yeah.
But, yeah, like, that's just how it is. And y'all need to just get over that.
Yeah, it's
Nowadays,
mostly men.
Yeah, it's mostly
men that do that.
Yeah,
that's all we gotta say about it.
Everybody has their own opinion.
Yeah,
but
and that's fine. But
yeah, it's fine. It's not logical because it can happen.
It's closed-minded, but
it's very closed-minded.
A lot of people are closed-minded when it comes
to women.
To two women. I think men think that they can like try to like, I don't know, like I don't know how it's weird with men.
Undermine.
And also think that they can like just come in, like
right. No,
we strong over here.
Yeah.
And honestly, we don't need a man. If we wanted one, we would have one. Like it's not hard. It's not hard. Like if we wanted a man, we could get one today. But that's not what we want.
No.
So like a lot of guys just think they can like turn you out or like, oh, you need no, we don't need you. We okay with each other.
Yeah.
We're okay. I'm good. I'm satisfied with my life. I love you.
I love you.
But yeah.
Oh, you guys, we enjoyed this video.
Yeah,
this was actually
fun.
good.
I
like this.
Yeah,
I like this. It showed our different perspectives
on different things.
Yeah, different things.
I like doing
that because it shows that we don't always agree on everything.
No, we
together.
don't.
Like we're different. We're not one. Well, we're
one, but we have our own minds.
We have our own minds. Yeah. But yeah, we just want to say thank you guys for watching our video. We hope you come back for the next video and the video after that and the video after that. Make sure you hit that post notification button so you can be notified when we post a new video. And again, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.